Hi everybody, Marilyn here, and I am doing Christmas in July, and this is package number 1. So you can open up your package. And this is what's inside. So you have some ephemera, you have the kit, and you have an album. So we are going to be creating a mini album. So let's get our book out. Okay, this is by Photoplay, and it's called Folio 2, and we have put the whole thing together for you, so you don't have to do that. So all we're going to do is decorate, all right? We thought that would be a real time saver. So Linda and Paulette have cut out all these little bits and pieces for us, and they've marked them. So we can thank them very much for doing that. So I'm just going to take all of this out of my kit. Okay, and you're going to have some magnets in there too. Okay, so there we go. So don't lose those magnets because we need them. All right, so here we have front cover, page 1 to 3. So we're going to start putting that together. So this is what the front cover looks like. And then we're going to open it up. And we have a magnet here. And we're going to create page 1, page 2, and page 3. Okay? All right, so let's do the cover first. I'm carefully going to take these out. And I'll move this over here. And I'm also going to open up my ephemera pack. And I'm just going to put that on the side here so that I can flip through that. All right, so on the cover, the first thing we're going to do is put on this red piece right here. Okay, so I'll do that now. Right. So there we go. And then I'm going to put on the ho 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 paper. And that's going to go right there. All right. Next, I have this piece, and there's a piece of fun foam just to make it, give it a bit of dimension. So I'm going to put the fun foam on the back of this plaid paper. So there's my fun foam, and I'm just going to put it on the back there. Okay, and then this is going to go on the front of my album. All right, so then this is going to go smack dab in the middle. There we go. All right. Next, we have this piece of red paper. This red paper is going to go up here, just like that. Okay. I'm just going to put it right in the top half of that. So there we go. All right. Now let's decorate it with a few things. So I am going to get this frame, and you pop the little heart out. So that's going to go there. You just pop that heart out. And then I want to have the ho ho ho, the holly, this and this. So I'm going to pull all of those out. Okay, so I have the H and the H. Flip these over. Have them all spread out. There's an O. And there's another O. Okay, so I'm going to put those on. This one. I'm not leaving much of a space in between them, because they should fit right along there. There we go. Perfect. All right, and then I'm going to put this frame on. I'm just using a repositional tape on these in case I have to move them. So I'm going to put that right there. Okay, and then I'm going to look for these guys. So everybody find this. And then this one is going to go into the center. Like that. I think I put it off to the side a bit. There we go. And then I'm going to add a pop dot. There they are. And I have it's a challenge finding all my little bits and pieces here. That's a snowflake. There we go. So now I've got this little holly, and I just thought I'd pop dot that up. I'm just going to put a couple of pop dots on there, and I'll pop dot that up. Okay, so that's our cover. Pretty easy. All right, next. Give you some time there. Finish it up. Okay, let's open it up. All right, we have this little flap here, and this is going to be with a magnet. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to take these magnets. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to put a magnet about here because that's going to flip over like that. So I'm just going to put a bit of tape. You can use a Zot, glue dot, whatever. So I'm just going to tape that there like that. And then for the next part, I'm just going to take a little bit of Sukwang tape. You could use a dot, glue dot, whatever. I just happen to have this handy. Oh, I put it on the wrong one. Take that off. Before I put that on, I better put the magnet on. So I'm going to put the magnet, second magnet, right on top of there. And then I'm going to put my Sukwang tape on top of the second one. And I'll just peel that off. There we go. And then I'm just closing this up like that. And then my magnet will be on here. There we go. So now I have my magnet there. Come on. Let's being stubborn. There we go. Okay, so we have a magnet there and a magnet over here. All right. So now, I'm just going to set those up there. Okay, so on this page, we're taking the plaid paper, and the plaid paper is going to go right here. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Perfect. And then I am going to decorate it with this little guy. So you can just leave it in the frame just to have a little frame around it. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm just going to put that like that. And then, now if you wanted, you could maybe pop dot that up if you wanted, but I'm just going to put it right in. I didn't really need to take that off. Okay, so that's that. And then I have, if you had a big table, you could spread all of these little things out, and then you wouldn't have to be searching all the time. And then I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Dear Santa, please stop here. Okay, so there we go. All right. Now on this side, you are going to put this red dot. So everybody find your red dot paper. It's just, if you just follow the stack, you will get it. All right, so then this red dot paper goes here. Okay. And then we can decorate. So there's a piece of white paper here, which is going to go on here. And I'm going to take the frame, this frame from the embellishment pack, and it's going to go on top of here. So let's get this in position first. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I will put this on. And that little frame goes right on there. Okay. Then in the embellishments, I have this green circle and the snowman. So you can find those, the green circle and the snowman. And we're going to mat that on top. And then put that right. I'm just going to put it down here in the bottom right corner. Okay, so there we have page 1 and page 2. Okay, so now let's turn that over. And this is a pocket. See this? It's a little pocket there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this paper, which is in the pile, and I'm going to put it on here. So that's going on there like that. And then you'll see you have two pieces, two strips. This strip goes right down here. So I'll get that on. So you can stop and start this video as many times as you want. So that's just going right there. And this piece is just going to tuck in here to cover up that white lip there, okay? So I'm just going to slide that in to the top of the pocket there. Just slides in. And then you can leave a little bit of a edge there for page 3. Now we have, you're going to have this piece. We don't need it. It's already in the book, so we won't worry about that. Okay, so this piece is going to go here to cover up that magnet. So I'll just push that over. So this is going right here, and that will cover up that magnet. Okay, now on the other side, we are going to put the other piece for the tab, and that's gonna, whoops, that's gonna go right there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put a circle. So we're gonna put this guy here, and then we're gonna put this one under here, like that, so that this part is covered. Okay? All right. So I'm gonna put this guy on first. And then I'm gonna turn that over, and I'm just gonna put this on. All right, so that's the magnet that's going to seal up this. Okay. All right. Now, so we've got page 1, page 2, page 3, and now we're on to page 4. And we are on to another package. They're picking that out. I don't want that. I want this one. Okay. So now we have page 4 and page 5. So I'm just going to take that out. Okay. And I'm just going to put them up here. Okay. So now we're on to, get rid of some of these things. Page 4. Now page 4 has a pocket also. See that? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our candy cane paper, and I'm putting that right in there, sliding it in like that. And then on this pocket, I'm going to place this. All right, so we'll do that right now. And that's going right there. So that was an easy one. Okay, so that was page 3, and that one's page 4. And then you can put something in here. Okay, so now let's turn it over. So now we have our magnet page. And this one is page 5. So page 5 also has a diagonal pocket. So let's get all our little bits and pieces for that. So the first thing I'm going to put in is the ho 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 paper. And that is just going to slide right in there like that. Okay. All right, and then I am going to, I can put this mat on here. Just like that. And that is going to slide in there. Just like that. Okay? So now we have this diagonal piece, and the diagonal piece is going to decorate this little pocket. And that's going to just fit perfectly onto there. Okay, so that is page 5. So we have this piece here. And on this one, we are going to put Merry Christmas. So that goes there. And it can go like that. Okay, so this is page 5. And then we have a gnome for the holidays. I think that's this one here. And that one can go right there. There we go. So this is page 5. All right. So we also have one of these strips. So we're just going to open that up like that. And that little strip is going to go right down there. Okay. Okay. So this is all complete. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we can put our little magnet on there to hold it in place. Now this one is the waterfall, and this one is not completed. We're going to be putting in these 5 pieces of paper. It should be 5, yeah. So just take those out and put them up here. So the first thing we're going to be doing is putting our magnet on, because this is a magnet again. So we're going to take another set of magnets, pop those out. There we go. Okay, and you just want it to fit about right there. So I'm just going to put a piece of tape there and put my magnet on there. That should be good. And then I'm going to take a piece of tape again, or you can have a Zot. So now I'm going to put this on. So the second magnet goes on top, and then a piece of tape. And take that backing off the tape. Jeepers. Stubborn little thing. There we go. Maybe just kind of put that up. And then I'm folding this tab to catch it. And then I'm lifting it up. There we go. missed it again. So you have to, there, okay? All right, so there we have our magnet. Okay, so now we are on page 6. So here we have page 6. It has its own plastic bag. There's so many things in it. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this red paper in here. Okay. So this one is going right in here in the middle, in the center of our album. Okay. All right. Now we have 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll notice they are already scored. So we can fold on those score lines. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now you can see we have a little lip here. On that lip, we're going to put our adhesive. And I'm going to attach this. So it's kind of nice to have these dots because then you'll get it straight. So you can leave about ½ an inch at the top, like that. And then you can see the sides are even with that red paper. Okay, so that's that one. And then you can flip it up and you can put the next one on. So then the next one is going to go directly below that flap, not on top of the flap, below the flap. Okay, just like that. So we have 1 and then we have 2. And we're going to flip the number 2 over, and I'm going to now put this one, and then this one is going to go right here. Okay. And then I have this one. And it's going to go right below that, lining it up. And then the 5th one. These are great little albums. You can put a lot of pictures in here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right, so this is our bottom one. So we can put our snowflake paper there. I'm just putting it in order that it's in my, so in your little stack here, you're going to have your papers. So we'll put those on now. So then we have the snowflake. So I'm going to push this one down. And then I'm going to put on my holly. So I'm just going in order that they're in the stack. Okay, and I'm going to close that one up. And now I'm putting the plaid. to put my lights. And flip that over, and then the top one is going to have the ho ho ho. So if you are working at a slower pace than me, you can pause it and finish this up. So we have ho ho ho, we have the lights, we have the plaid, we have the holly, and we have the snowflakes. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put our cardstocks on the other side. Okay, so let's put some red here. So I'll put my red on the back and then flip that over, and then I'll put my green. I'm just going to alternate them. So my green's going here, and then I'll put a red. And that one's going up here. Whoa, that one wasn't straight at all. There we go. And then I'm going to put a green. Right here. And then flip that over, and I'll end with a red. Okay, so that's our waterfall. Well, you know what I did? I put the magnet on the wrong spot. Beware. There. Well, what do you know? You see, I always make a mistake of some sort. I hope this didn't wreck everything for you. So I'm just going to put some tape on here. Sorry about that. I should have thought about that. There we go. Now it works. So that's one thing about not using the Sukwang tape, just using your tape runner, and then you can lift up and make corrections. Sorry about that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to put this piece here. And open that up. I always have to make one boo-boo. It just wouldn't be me. And then that goes there. Can you see that? Like that. And then close that up. And then I'm going to put this on here. And then out of the embellishment pack, I have this Santa. And then we're going to open that up. And there's this little piece here, and that's going to cover up that magnet. There we go. And then it's correct now. Sorry. Oh, Marilyn. Okay, now we're on to page 7. So we take another bag that says page 7 to 9. Okay, so this is exactly the same as the other side that we did on page 5. So now I'm just going to take this ho 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 paper and place that in here. There we go. So this paper is called Gnome for the Holidays, and it's by Photocolor. Okay, so I've got that in there. So now I'm going to put in my little mats. Okay, so that's going to slide right in there. And then I have the diagonal. And that, oops. And that is going right here. Now I have this red piece. And I'm going to take this piece from my embellishment. I'm going to put that on there. And we'll just add a bit of tape down here and put that right there. Okay. Now I have this little snowflake that can go here. So we'll just add a little snowflake there. Okay. All right. So that is page 7. So we've got the ho-ho, we have this, we have the diagonal, we have the embellishments, and now we need our little strip down here. Okay, so that's 5, 6, and I apologize about the magnet, and 7. All right, let's turn over to page 8. Page 8 is a pocket again. All right, so we have this paper and this paper. It's just going to slide in there. So let's put that one on first. So this is just going to slide in this pocket. Whoops. Like that. And then this is going on the front. Whoops. And I'm going to put right on front of that pocket. Okay, we have some ephemera here for that. And we have a square. So that square is going to go here. Like that. I think this was in another page, but we're using it here. Okay. So I'm putting this here. And this. Put that there. And then I have, I believe in Santa Claus, and I'm going to put that right across there. There we go. Page 8. I also have this little piece that's going to go in here. Put that in there. Okay, so that's that. And then we have a pocket here. So in that pocket, we have these two pieces right here. Okay, so I'm going to mat these on here. So putting that on there. And then we have these little tabs, Naughty, and we have the ephemera, Naughty and Nice. So I'm going to put that one here. Like that. And then that can go in the pocket. And then this one, I will mat it up. And the Naughty's gonna go on the right side. So the Nice one on the right, left, and we're gonna put Naughty on the right. So that's gonna go right there. Okay, and then that can just slide in there like that. Okay, so that's page 8. All right, we're coming to the end of it. So in that package, there was also page 9. Page 9 is actually a envelope. See that? It's an envelope. So on the front here, I'm going to put the candy canes. So that is going right there. Okay, and then hold on, I forgot the magnet. These magnets will be the death of me, won't they? Okay, so the magnet, we're going to have a magnet here. Like that, right on this part here, I believe. Okay, so I'm gonna put one right here. Like that, and then I'll take the second magnet and put it on there. And then take a piece of tape. Put it on, peel it off. There we go. And close that up. Peel that off. There we go. Okay, so now I can put this on. Okay. And I have some red paper here. So there's 2 sizes, but this longer one, this bigger one is going to go in the pocket here. Like that. Okay. Now there's a little channel here for the lid, so you don't want to put that red up too high. And then we're going to put this one right here. And that one's going to go right there. Okay. Okay, now I have, so we've done We did the magnet first, and then we put the paper, then we put this paper, and then we put the red paper and closed it up. This paper is going right here. So I'm just going to put that on there. Okay. Now I have one of these white squares, and the white square is going to go on here covering that, like that, okay? So we can put some tape here and here. And then this is going to go right here. Now on this, we have another frame. And this frame, this ho frame is going to go on here. Okay, so that's going to go right there. And in the side, we have Dear Santa, I Can Explain. So we'll put that on. So these are all from the ephemera pack. Okay, so the ho frame and the Dear Santa from the ephemera pack. We're going to open that up, and then there's this one last piece, and that's going to go on here to cover up that magnet. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So that was page 9. Now we have our back. I'm gonna have to, this is stuck here. There we go. All right, now it's working. Okay, so now we have this back cover, and we have this piece right here that says back cover. So we're going to take that out, and I'm going to put the plaid one on here. Okay, and we have 2 ephemera left. That's it, I used it all. So I'm going to put that one on here, the last 2, and this one. Okay, so that is that. And then we fold this up like that, and we have the back. And the very back is going to have this one. Okay, now you're going to have some little strips of red. So I'm just going to put, and those are for the spine, so I'm just going to put some tape down there. And I'm flip this over like this, and that's just going to go right along there. And I'm going to flip it over this way and put the other piece on. Okay, and that's it. All right, so we have the cover. We open it up. We have our magnet closure, and then we open these up. And we have this one, it's a pocket. This one, fold that up. Then we have opened this up. And we have our waterfall, our magnet, our pockets here. This is our little envelope. Close this, and there we go. So that is our mini album for our Christmas in July. So this was number 1. Okay. All right, I hope you enjoyed it, and you can go on to the next video, which is package number 2. Okay, have fun.